Hello? There we go. Weird. It like cut off my audio. Maybe I turned it off by accident. But anyways, welcome. I was talking the whole time. But alright, I sent out some links to the stream. I just did one more. This is a one more link. While doing that, I'll just talk about the team real quick. So it's I guess a balanced team, and it features Tyrantrum. It's a team that I got from YouTube. Well, the guy was running a Tyrantrum team, and I kind of liked how it looked, so I grabbed some of the Pokemon from it, primarily the Grimmsnarl and Ninetales. But they had a Charizard X on there and a Raichu Y that I liked. But I didn't like the Charizard X because it was more closed team sheet friendly, and I kind of wanted to run this in a more open team sheet environment. So I dropped it, and I've been trying to figure out the 6 Pokemon. Right now I'm trying to figure out if I can make Venusaur, Mega Venusaur work, because Thick Fat's pretty good. Because Charizard's very common, and you know, Thick Fat kind of resists the Tankless damage from Fire and Ice. So I'm like, yeah, that might work. The Mega Venusaur is a little slow, only like base speed of 80. But with that Thick Fat ability, it should tank some hits on top of screens, because I'll have Alolan Ninetales to turn off weather. I'll have Grimmsnarl to set up screens even faster if I need them. It also runs Scary Face, which is the interesting thing. Instead of Parting Shot, it runs Scary Face at triple speed. So I had positions where I would set up Scary Face, and then my Tyrantrum would be able to outspeed their, like Garchomps, and then one-shot them with, like, Tough Claws, or, not Tough Claws. What is this really called? Strong Jaw. Strong Jaw boosted, Life Orb boosted, like Ice Fangs. Tyrantrum's not that fast, it's not that strong, it's not that bulky, it's weak to ice, weak to dragon, weak to ground, weak to fighting. But I don't know, I got a shiny from ZA, and I thought it was a kind of cool Pokemon, and the title of Tyrantrum Tamer sounds kind of cool. So I was like, you know what, I want to run that. I wish advertising my streams was a little easier. Posting it literally to anyone that cares. Look at the last post, I will. Looking at some stats for Venusaur, and I think it's a temple, but a bulky set with a little bit of speed seems to be the most optimal. I was doing a bunch of speed ties, and I'm like, at -2 or +2 speed against the opponent, this Venusaur could outspeed a couple of Pokemon. With those 2 points, that actually kind of comes in clutch, So the fourth move I'm trying to figure out is whether or not I want to run Protect or Weather Ball, because I'm running Ninetales right now. I could have an Ice-type move on my Venusaur if I ran Weather Ball. But then if I run it, I can also potentially steal other types, depending on the opponent. Because with its normal, you know, Grass, Poison, and Ground moves, it's still doing a lot. But I still think Weather Ball might be good. So for now, I think we'll go Weather Ball. And then down the line, we'll have either Protect or something else. Helping Hand's kind of cool, but right now Weather Ball is just a very niche choice. Protect's probably the better option. But we're just gonna run Weather Ball because I think having that surprise factor with Ice Then again, if we don't bring Ninetales, it's kind of useless. That's the problem. Without Ninetales, what if all doesn't do anything? And a lot of my Pokemon that are like hard hitters or like are on the field kind of need those whatchamacallit? They need a way to defend themselves, but Protect is kind of nice. So for now, I think we'll stick with Protect. Also, I've had the game on for so long that it just reset. Yeah, I know all this stuff. Log into the game that you wrote. Okay. So this is the team. And the Venusaur isn't part of the team, it's just something I added to it. They gave Staraptor Scarf and then they just run Final Gambit and nukes things, but they gave it Protect, which I thought was very weird to give a Scarf user Protect, and I'm like, why not Tailwind? I don't see a reason to ever click Protect and then swap it out. I mean, I guess Intimidate, but like, I got a game where I won against like a very solid like Sun Team Charizard with like, you know, Venusaur, Garchomp and all that, just by clicking Tailwind on an injured Staraptor. It switched in, it took a Poison Sludge Bomb, all it did was click Tailwind, and that supported the team. That was enough to get me the win. Because my Tyrantrum was able to outspeed their Garchomp to one-shot it with Ice Fang. My Raichu was able to easily outspeed anything that came onto the field with Electro Ball and Focus Blast, no guard boosted. And then my Ninetales was able to just clean up anything else. All because I was able to use Tailwind. I slapped Tailwind on a Scarf user. I've seen that with like a Salamence. I even lost to a guy running a Salamence with a Scarf boosted Tailwind. Ironically, Salamence isn't even in the game right now, but that's besides the point. Alright, trying to get my bearings. This is not my main team, this is just a team I've been throwing together to make Tyrantrum work, because I'm weird, and I'm just like, I want this Pokemon to work, and I'm being stubborn and annoying and just trying to make it work, which is, it is working. It's just, it's hard. Now, we're not going to use Venusaur all the time, but if we do use it, Chlorophyll is a nice ability on it, and then we're just going to put 2 points into speed, and then put the rest into special attack and HP. So I could just do this with my brain. I'm so used to like just backing out after putting in the stats. And then we give it a modest nature to boost its attack, so we don't need physical. And that's good for stats. And when I do a big, you know, EV spread on a Pokemon that's like super fresh, I like to keep some of those points. And I have a couple of extra tickets. I only had 8 last time, so I got some extra ones. But I like to save my BP. Well, save some BP with the ticket. And then we give it the Venusaurite. And I think we'll be ready. I think I EV trained the Grimmsnarl. It's more of a bulky Grimmsnarl with an adamant nature, so it can hit a little hard, but it's primarily support. I'll probably mix. Oh, way up here. Staraptor's just a nuke. The Grimmsnarl support. The Ninetales is actually offensive, but it has supportive capabilities. Freeze Dry is actually pretty nice. I was running Moonblast for the longest time, but most Pokemon that are weak to Fairy are also kind of weak to Ice, more or less. I mean, primarily dragons, but you know what I mean. And Freeze Dry lets you hit those water types that are like dual types, so like Pelipper and Swampert, you do super effective, like ×4 damage to them. So you just nuke them instantly. And then you also have priority, or you can like shift the weather with snow, so they don't get any benefits, or you slow down like things like Electro Shot or Solar Beam. And then you get a physical defense boost, and you can set up Aurora Bell. Then Tyrantrum, this is a set, the speed from the YouTuber I watch. I need to find that channel. I will shout them out real quick. Hold on. Let's see. There was a strong jaw build that featured, what should I call that? This channel. They had a really nice long video about this team, but I did some tweaks to it. His name is Chill. I got a lot of the Pokemon from this team off of him. A lot of the Eevee spreads, more or less. So shout out to Mr. Chill. He seems to do a lot of VGC stuff. And, yeah. But the one thing I added to this team primarily was the Venusaur, because I didn't like Charizard X. It was more of a wow factor, or like a surprise factor in close team sheet environments, and I'm like, I don't really want to have that kind of approach when I'm like running a team, because if they know what you're running, then they can kind of counter it, but if they know what you're running and they don't know how you're running it, it's a little different. Oh, one moment. Okay, we're back. Ordered a pizza. And he just came. And he's good. And he's good. And my side slash co-host Moss cannot have pizza. But he has his own food. I don't care how cute you look. I have my pizza. You just got a whole meal and treat. Fat boy. Okay. I think we're ready. Everything else has been hyper trained for the most part. Or, you know, trained. There's no hyper training. There's no more IVs. You know? But yeah, this isn't my main team. This is just a team I felt like running because I wanted to make Tyrantrum work. So it's not the best team ever. But this will be my first time messing around with the Venusaur. I was just theory crafting with it last night. I haven't even like won the battle with it. I was just like, what if? Here's a what if. It's the most what if team ever. Venusaur looks really good here. Not gonna lie. Like Venusaur and Ninetales. Then you got Staraptor. Thinking like Staraptor and Ninetales. There's a half fake out with Sableye, but I doubt they would run it. An Eternal one. And the Sableye's a problem because he could set up screens, but we have Tyrantrum to set up our own screens. So what I'm gonna do is leave Staraptor with Venusaur. Actually wouldn't be bad. This is a tough one. We're gonna ditch Raichu because I want to make Venusaur work here, so these three. And the last one, I have to figure that out. I want Tyrantrum on the field. So we're just gonna bust him out. Even if he doesn't work out, he's coming out anyway. The lead I'm assuming is either Swampert Pelipper or like Archaludon Sableye. That's like a common opening. This might be the Cybertron team that I've heard about. Oh, they're just going straight up offense. That's fine. It does mean I could Final Gambit the Archaludon. Okay, so what I want to do is deal with their Archaludon. Kind of pressure their Pelipper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pivot out, because if I could deal with their Pelipper now, it wouldn't be an issue. So if I could chip one of these Pokemon and injure the other, that'd be good. Get a little bit of chip damage to the potential Focus Sash. I'll just switch out to Ninetales. So if they try to Electro Shot, it'll take a turn. Hurricane goes well, that's not Hurricane. Oof. Oh, confusion, please. Alright, and they're locked into Electro Shot. Alright, this is perfect. Exactly what we wanted. That was probably the best positioning we could have had there. Our power goes off. Ooh, almost a one-shot. Alright, we are in a really good spot here. So here, I would want to freeze dry their Pelipper because anything that switches in is going to get freeze dried. Literally nothing on the field aside from like a Milotic or like a Frostlass would survive the freeze dry. So I don't think they'd switch out their Pelipper. That being said, I could Earth Power their Archaludon because that's not switching out. And then I could just freeze dry the Pelipper. I doubt it's going to switch out. If it does, we could pressure. It doesn't switch out. That's a double KO right there. Unless he targeted Venusaur. but he did not. That's what the thing did. It does have focus dash, but it just don't with it. 2 Pokemon down. We still have a full team. We still have a healthy star after that can nuke anything. So this is good. Strong. Venusaur is like doing stuff right now. So you turn into what's it called? Helps a lot. So Frostlass comes out. We're in a bit of a pickle here, actually. So I need Tailwind set up. Because Tyrantrum can't do anything right now. Tyrantrum's gonna be our savior right now. So who would be the best Pokemon to lead? Because we need to have something live here. I'm just gonna double protect here. I'm a little scared. I don't know what to do. Mega weirdly. I guess they went for Blizzard. Yeah. We do have speed if they click Blizzard. For now, I'll just keep it drained with the Frostlass. Veil doesn't do much. You should just do damage. Because they're gonna outspeed us, yeah. Disable it might like encore disable it or something. Oh, Willow is just a choice. I'm expecting the Frostlass to do damage. Okay, Pokemon go down. We might lose this. Can't final gambit Frostlass, unfortunately. So all I could think of doing was Frostlass. Do I want to put a Tailwind to get the Rock Slide off? I feel like Brave Birding the Frostlass is the best option here, but like, it's not killing. That's the sad part. I think I want a Tailwind. I feel like Tailwind Rock Slide is the way to go. Disable like a bitch. But Tailwind Rock Slide is all I got. Alright, let's do it. We need a flinch. Like a million flinches. Come on, flinch it. Flinch. I need a flinch. Oh, that's him. Darn. Maybe I should have Brave Birded, I don't know. The problem is that Staraptor can't do anything here. I could have tried Psychic Fang. I don't know if it would have gotten the kill though. We did good though. That opening was a lot better than I thought it would be, but the Frostlass just got out swamped us. They didn't even Mega, which was weird. Welcome, we just lost our first match. And it looks like we're gonna lose the second one. Let's bust out Raichu this game. So I got one fake out user. I think Raichu and Staraptor could be a good opening. I want Tyrantrum to come out, but it's too squishy. Ninetales might be a little better. And Venusaur. Really depends. Like I said, I wanted Venusaur to have whatchamacallit, but it depends. And a lot of these Pokemon are weak to rock, so Tyrantrum could be interesting. I could run Grimmsnarl to set up screens and slow down the opponent. I'm also eating pizza. Okay, for this, Staraptor can Final Gambit the Delphox. Staraptor's made to be a noob. I'm gonna Mega Raichu because it should be faster than anything on the field right now. So Delphox might outspeed me, but not really Staraptor. So I'm just gonna Final Gambit. That should delete it. Maybe a bit quieter. I can open my game. The champions is a bit loud. There we go. That should be perfect. That hole. Okay. That is perfectly fine. Okay, we're in a neutral position, but I have the advantage. I'd still say we target the whatchamacallit. Honestly, switch out to Grimmsnarl and then Final Gambit Delphox. Delphox leaves, that's fine. Household goes down, unless it has Sash. Okay, Vivian. Delphox and Vivian. Just gonna set up light screen here. No, I'm just gonna fake out the Vivian because it could sleep powder me here. I don't want that. Vivian should attack first because it's probably Scarf. Okay, it's Scarf. Okay, we're in a really good spot here. So what I want to do is, I'm going to Scary Face their Delphox. Or I could Scary Face the Vivian. I don't know how fast Scarf Vivian is. I'm not gonna chance it. I'm gonna double up on the Vivian with Scary Face and Zap Cannon. Because I think Grimmsnarl should tank this next attack. Perfect. We just got such a good neutral. So Vivillon goes down, because it was probably either Scarf or Sash. It's probably Scarf. So I get Zap Cannon. No Tailwind, no Sleep Powder. So now they have a Delphox that potentially can get slowed down. So now they have Incineroar. That's problematic. I want to protect my Incin. Or, not my Incin, my, whatchamacallit. Kind of scary face Delphox here, because Incin's probably going to click, like, Fake Out or something. I'm just going to Scary Face and then Protect, because I don't want to get faked out. Then I can Zap Cannon it, or I'll just Zap Cannon Incin. Fakes up my Grimmsnarl, that's okay. Probably goes Heat Wave. Grimmsnarl should live this. Ooh, ooh, they lived that really nice. Alright, I think I want to set up Reflect here. I'm going to set up Reflect, and then I'm going to Zap Cannon their Delphox. And if he protects, then Grimmsnarl should live. Or better yet, I could just Focus Blast. No, I'm going to Zap Cannon. Because that puts pressure on them to protect. Because if they don't, they get paralyzed. Which Scary Face is the exact same thing. So we get Scary Face off, essentially. Oh. Well, the Delphox is faster. I didn't know about that. But we do get Zap Cannon off. That takes about 50% of its health. Paralysis. So now they're double, they're -2 speed. Raichu goes down. And out there, I think this cleans up. I don't think he has enough damage to take out both. Gonna Spirit Break Incin and then just Rock Slide. I don't think Delphox is gonna live this. We should outspeed here. Yeah, just ignore Delphox, just focus the Incin. He's the biggest threat right now. Please don't miss. Okay. Parting shots by Tyrantrum, that hurts. Get a Spirit Break off. Alright. Let's see here. Should I Scary Face? I know I'm faster than their Delphox. To guarantee it, I'll Scary Face again. And then just Rock Slide. I'll do some calcs after this match. But as long as I don't miss this, I should win. So now, Delphox is -4. And that's game. Okay. Let's go to the lab real quick. Some calculations. I'll just lab it off screen. Whenever Google wants to load. I kind of wanted this to be a multi-stream tonight, so we're going to probably play some Rhythm Heaven. I don't know if we're going to finish it up, but a little bit Champions, a little bit Rhythm Heaven. If I feel like it, we might play Star Fox. I don't know. We all know Star Fox, so it ain't too big a deal. So Rock Slide is 100% KO on a very just standard fast Delphox. -1, guaranteed 2-hit KO. They were 50 HP. They were gonna die either way, even at -1. But the real question is, at paralysis percentage, how fast am I? Oh, I outspeed. With 25 speed, Jolly, I'm 172 with their paralysis. 134 speed minus 2 from the paralysis, they're 102. So I was already faster, even at like max speed timid. Even my Venusaur would have like been speed timing with it, and that was the one Pokemon I was like training to like make work on the team. Because Venusaur is 102 when it Megas, because it doesn't change its speed, but yeah. So just the paralysis or the Scary Face was enough to deal with it. And I don't think Incineroar could have dealt with Tyrantrum. So I kind of blundered there. I mean, Grimmsnarl was a little slow. So I would have helped it, but yeah. I think I did everything right there. We lost to a rain team earlier, and they didn't even run like Frostlass. They had Frostlass, but they didn't Mega Evolve it, which was really weird. But I still lost to them. And here is some sort of Mawile balance team. So they have 2 Fake Out users. They got Rain. They got Intimidate, Punish. And they got Dragonite. So I probably want to bring out Ninetales. And then Venusaur. Do I want to bring Raichu to this? It hits a lot of these Pokemon for super effective, if not like decent, and it slows them down. What I want to do is set up the Staraptor and then like get Tailwind up. So what I could do is just bring Raichu, Staraptor, Fake Out, set up Tailwind, switch out Staraptor, and then have like Ninetales and Tyrantrum come out. Or I could set up Grimmsnarl and then Scary Face a lot of Pokemon. Ninetales hits all of these Pokemon except for the Mawile and the whatchamacallit are super effective, by the way. We'll go with this. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Because we need Ninetales to deal with the weather, so I'm hoping we can just set up screens. Because one of the Intimidate Mons are coming out. That much I know. But Mawile has, you know, Mega. Dragonite could have Mega. I mean, Garchomp could have Mega. So one of the potential Megas is on the field. How much HP does Dragonite have? Well, good news, it has Inner Focus, so we don't need to worry about multi-scale. What I'm gonna do is gonna U-turn out on Pelipper, and then I'm gonna probably Electro Shot the Dragonite. You gotta let us safely switch into whatchamacallit. We don't have time to do anything. I feel like that's the best option here. But we can't intimidate. We can't intimidate, and we can't fake it out because of Inner Focus. So we'll just Mega, then U-turn to chip the Pelipper. Getting rid of the snow will get rid of their hurricane accuracy. Except for Raichu, because, you know, Raichu's 100% accurate on everything. The Dragonite Mega is way faster though, so it's not a big deal. They're probably clicking like Thunder or something. I still need to go calc and see how much damage I do. We get the U-turn off, Dragonite. 168. I can one-shot it with Staraptor with Final Gambit. So we got the U-turn off. We're just gonna hard switch to Ninetales, so we can prioritize our weather. And now they have 2 Pokemon on the field that are weak to Free Strat. Like times 4. And now one of them is -2. So we could just deal with the Pelipper. Pelipper sets up Tailwind, we still outspeed it. Nice! Oh, what a good opening. Alright, this is the tough part. What do they have in the back? A lot of Pokemon. So this is tough. What I want to do is, honestly, Blizzard. I don't want to set a Veil. I'm going to set a Veil. This is the safest time to set it up. Because Dragonite can't do anything. Pelipper might switch out. Oh, but I really need to be... I need to be offensive. Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to click Blizzard. And then I'm just gonna probably Zap Cannon Pelipper. Because Pelipper might switch out to Garchomp, which it didn't. Alright, so I think that's a double KO. I just wanted to focus the last in case it switched out to Garchomp. But this Blizzard should kill both. Especially with that. Oh, he was faster, what? A little bit of bulk saved us. Hold on. I need to calc that. Oh, I am timid. Or I'm modest, so Dragonite might have been faster. Yeah, it's a timid Dragonite, so that makes a little more sense. Okay. It's not a gift for being modest. That's fine. I could change its nature and then just give it a little bit more. I can make it timid and then just put the rest into something else. Because modest makes me 6 points lower than Dragonite. For now, that doesn't matter. I do need to figure out how fast Garchomp is. This will determine a lot of things. So Garchomps are running a lot of weird natures. If it is Jolly, it would be faster than me. If it's not, I'm faster than it. So I'm just going to Blizzard here. Hope for the best. You know what? No. We're gonna set up screens. If we get knocked out, it's okay. But I'm gonna Zap Cannon on my loader. Wait, what if I just switch out? Gonna protect Raichu. I forgot he has Tailwind. I forgot that important thing. Yikes. So he does Earthquake. We probably die here. Unless the bulk saves me. I doubt it. It's Life Orb Adamant. Aw, okay. Good save though. Okay, I have a weird question. Does Staraptor outspeed Garchomp under Tailwind? Nope. How many turns of Tailwind do they have? This is the last turn. Yeah, this could be tough. What I can do here is just protect. And then switch out. The Staraptor, if Staraptor doesn't take too much damage, we can win this. Because what I can do is, I can Final Gambit with Staraptor. Then Electro Shot throws Milotic and we win. Oh no, I think I screwed myself. This is competitive. Rock Slide. Miss? Nope. That might kill. Intimidate. Okay. We need to deal with that Garchomp. Ice Beam, double up on Tyrantrum, that's fine. Okay, we're faster now. I don't think I have enough HP to take out the Garchomp. Oh, but what I have ice, I have Tailwind. Okay, Tyrantrum, you got this, buddy. All right, we set up Tailwind and we outspeed the Garchomp. Here we go. Let's go! Gotcha! And that's a win. That is a win. Whew. Electro Shot should like one-shot my Milotic, and if it doesn't, we still have Tyrantrum, unless he Blizzards. Okay, that's a problem. Alright, right. Wait, no. We're not out of this. We're not out of this. Okay, we need to do like as much damage as we can. It's all up to Raichu, by the way. I'm just gonna fake it out. because Tyranitar can't literally do anything. It's Scarf. He can't do anything. So I'm hoping he doesn't have leftovers. Because that little damage is gonna matter. No leftovers? Darn. Okay. Whew. We're gonna have to hope this kills. Or hope we get a paralysis. Here we go. Because if it doesn't paralyze, he could one-shot us and we lose. Come on, Raichu, you got this. Step get it. Ah! Paralyzed. Paralyzed. Oh my. We won! We won! We won! Oh, they didn't know it was Scarf. Oh. They probably gave up. They were like, oh, well, I guess I lose. They weren't paying attention. The Rick got the food. I lost that. They should have. Oh. The Tyrantrum Ice Fang was super clutch against Garchomp because we couldn't do anything on the switch out. Bro was not paying attention. He's like, why is he spamming Tailwind? That's why I went for Fake Out, because I was like, maybe, just maybe, I could survive. Alright, we got an opposing Raichu. They don't have any weather. No, that's not true. They have sand. I kind of want to lead Tyrantrum, but you're not supposed to, like, at all. Raichu looks really good here, but it also doesn't. I'm kind of thinking Venusaur. If we run Venusaur with, like, screens... Like Venus screens? Screenosaur? Screenosaur? So they got Corviknight and they got Sylveon. Two interesting Pokemon. I think Grimmsnarl would be a good opening here. With Venusaur. I have no idea how to deal with their Corviknight, by the way. I think Ninetales pressuring the weather off is nice too. We could lead Talon, or not Talonflame, Staraptor. For now we need screens to just tank their hits. That's like the most optimal thing. We could just have Staraptor in the back and then just nuke things. Because nothing's outspeeding us. And then we just have Tyrantrum to support. No Ninetales means that they have Sun Up, but that means, or Snow, or Sand Up. But that also means Tyrantrum gets a special defense boost. We could have brought Ninetales, but I'm gonna try to run it with this team without it, with Venusaur. Alright, the two Pokemon I have problems with right now. Yikes. They're both physical attackers, so that's good news. What do I do here, though? I could bring out Tyrantrum. I feel like it could just come onto the field and just benefit from all this. Only Pokemon that would give me a problem is like Garchomp. So I'm gonna hard switch to Tyrantrum. Although I could chip the... I could chip the Tyranitar though. I believe Earth Power is like a 2-hit KO. They don't have any other Pokemon that can like benefit from, you know, this. I mean, once Sedaria they protect or like Mega or something, and then we just reflect because they're both physical attackers. Unless this Tyranitar is a special attacker. Nah, now we need some Megaing. Okay, sand is up again, but it doesn't reset, so that's fine. Mega Venusaur, make me proud. I didn't calc for Mega. It's like almost a 3-hit KO. Alright, we got screens up. That's all that matters. Knock off. Haha! That's doing no damage. My turn. Haha, that's also doing no damage. Touche, touche. Over that Great Bird. Oh, that might take me out. Okay. Oof. That does kind of hurt. I gotta find a way to do that Corviknight. We really don't have an option. It was kind of the Raichu or the Garchomp. They're not here right now. I could Giga Drain, but he could just protect. I'll just double up on T-Tar and then he protects, unfortunately. I think I lose. These are just really bulky Pokemon, and I didn't bring any of the Pokemon that could deal with them. He rocks that. Ow. Barely hold on. Oh, the Venusaur flinched. Ironhead. Boy, went for the double flinch. Dang. Greed. Ooh, nice damage. Look at Grimmsnarl with that damage. Look at Tyranitar. Or Venusaur dying. Alright. The only way I think we're gonna make this work is if we final Gambit Corviknight. And I think he has more HP than us, unfortunately. Yeah, he has a lot of HP. 205 HP. I only have 192 HP. But I could still final Gambit here. Or I could U-turn out. And that gives me pressure. I'm just gonna final Gambit and then hope for the best. I don't think I ever set up Light Screen. Do they have any other special attackers? Yes and no. I doubt they'd bring them though. I'm just gonna Spirit Break Corviknight. Hope this does a lot of damage. Alright, that's fine by me. Even if we go down, we still have things to do. That was our biggest op. Okay. So now we can leave Tyrantrum and whoever else was in the back. Oh, that Brave Bird actually would have taken it out. Because we lost 3 Pokemon trying to... Oh, it's just Tyrantrum. We wasted 3 Pokemon trying to take 1 Pokemon out. So this is a loss, by the way. We're not winning this. We didn't get anything set up. Corviknight and Tyranitar are both hard Pokemon to deal with. And then Tyranitar just has so much defense. I should have brought Ninetales, because it just tanks all my attacks. Oh no! I just could have hit the T-Tar. We did it. We got Corviknight down. It only took 3 Pokemon. And we lose. Yeah, I didn't do as much damage as I thought it would, but they probably have Garchomp in the back. Or like Arcanine or Sylveon. We're just gonna have to hope we get 8,000 Rock Slide flinches. And like they have the worst Pokemon matchup. We'll play it out to see what happens. I'm kind of curious what they have in the back. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. So about those Rock Slide flinches, I'm gonna need them all now. Because if either of these Pokemon outspeed me or outdamage me, I lose. We're betting it all on Rock Slide flinches right now. And they probably have Garchomp in the back. Let's go gambling! Wow, that actually would have killed me. Good to know. Rock's Life Flinch number 1. And we lose. I could have set up screens, but I don't think that would have been enough because of Hyper Voice and it being a fairy type. We should have brought Ninetales, because we knew the, whatchamacallit, weather was going to come up. Well, my fault. I should have just led with Ninetales, or had it in the back. We know to bring weather when there's a weather team, because the team is stronger with it than without it. And Ninetales actually would have hit most of those Pokemon for, like, decent damage. My fault. Alright, that's a rain team. We gotta bring Ninetales. They got one fake out user. I feel like I should bring a Raichu. We're definitely bringing Ninetales this game. I don't know if I'm gonna lead it, but we're bringing it. I'll go like Ninetales Staraptor. That doesn't seem too bad. What if I just bring Venusaur? It tanks most of these Pokemon. And with Giga Drain, it should tank the hit. I want to bring Raichu, but I kind of don't want to. I want to bring Tyrantrum. We don't have screens, so we need Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl also hits most of these Pokemon for like neutral damage. The only thing I'm worried about is the Kingambit. And the Scary Face lets us cripple their speed. It's gonna be a rough one, that's for sure. Because if we don't bring Pelipper, we could set up Veil or just freeze dry things. If they fake us out, we can hard switch to something else or Protect. And then we gotta figure out what to do after that. This is a very weird team. I mean, Pelipper or Charizard's coming out here. Or both. Not the opening I was expecting. Like, at all. Okay. So we intimidated them. Light Herb Garchomp. Interesting. That was a lot of information. We're gonna switch out to Grimmsnarl and then... I can only fake out one Pokemon. Okay. I can only fake out one Pokemon. What if I just Final Gambit the Raichu? And then I just Blizzard. I'm gonna set up Veil. That way one Pokemon goes down, one Pokemon gets up. They can't take out both. They cannot take out both. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. Wait, this is better? Better, question mark? Better, question mark. I get screens up. I think I switch to Grimmsnarl. And then I could Protect here. Hold on, I'm cooking. No, wait, just freeze it. Actually, yeah, just freeze it. We have Venusaur in the back. Got a Blizzard, because we could potentially get a freeze if we live. I'm not opposed to that. That's not bad. We do know the Garchomp's faster than us, so that's some good information. And the Basculegion's really slow, so it must be Mystic Water. Please get a freeze. No freeze. Zen Headbutt! Bro is in the factory cooking. Alright, buddy. You do you. I'm going to Blizzard again. Upper my chances of flinching. Either way, whatever comes out is getting -1. Bye, Basculegion. Hello, Kingambit. Garchomp protects. It does not protect. Garchomp is gone. I repeat, Garchomp has disappeared off the face of the earth. Freeze the King Gambit. It would be really fun. There's no rain. They didn't bring rain today. Why about me? Basculegion returns to us. Gonna Spirit Break and then Blizzard again. Even though both of these Pokemon resist it. I could just freeze dry Basculegion. Gonna double up on Basculegion. It was a good idea to double up on Basculegion. It probably won't kill. But that was more damage than I could have gotten from that. Wow. Okay. Ouchers. That's what happens when you invest like 1 or 2 points into HP. It came in clutch. Okay, so Raichu's gonna do Raichu things. What I could do here is just switch out to... Well, no, if I do that, I'd lose. I'm just gonna Scary Face the Raichu for now. Or maybe Protect. Doesn't matter, I'm just gonna pull out Blizzard. Because he's gonna Fake Out and then Sucker Punch. Doesn't really matter. Because I need to Scary Face that thing. I got the Scary Face off. Didn't I click Blizzard? Doesn't matter. Raichu's probably gonna Electro Ball here. But this is good. Focus Glad. I live. Okay. Warville's gone. Okay, so who's the bigger threat here? I want to say King Gambit. Because I have the speed advantage right now. I don't think I can one-shot the Raichu, but I can put pressure on it. And most of its moves don't even do super effective, so I'm gonna Reflect here, and I'll just Earth Power the Raichu. We should outspeed it. Because King Gambit's a threat. We could literally just flick Earth Power into Raichu, and then King Gambit does King Gambit things. Kind of a scary game right now. Staraptor can't do much. But I don't want to switch it out because they have King Gambit. Because the kid just starts spamming Sucker Punches. So they're going to put all their effort into taking out Venusaur, I assume. Alright, Reflect goes up. King Gambit probably does some King Gambit things. The power goes up. Goodbye, Raichu. I should couch that. I don't think it would live at all. Oh yeah, he's getting serious. Yeah, okay. The Scary Face is nice. Earth Power is a 75% chance to OHKO on a non-invested Raichu. They were like max attack. I don't even think my Raichu has any attack. It has like 10 points. But it could live incoming attacks from other Pokemon. On top of screens. So they invested too much into, whatchamacallit? Mine can actually live at Earth Power. That was at full HP. Alright, they're doing some Hawlucha nonsense. So that Vanillix probably has a one-hit KO in its pocket. And the Whimsicott's probably going to set up whatchamacallit? Like a one-hit KO gimmick. Just gimmick after gimmick on that team. That being said, I could probably bring Venusaur, but I think Raichu might be better. It depends. Venusaur, we can bring both. Raichu could fake out the Vanillix or the Whimsicott, because the Whimsicott's coming out. That much I know. Now what we do against it is beyond my comprehension. So we gotta stop that Hawlucha by any means necessary. And I mean any means. That means we're setting up Tailwind against it. Whatchamacallit. Tyrantrum, make me proud. It's probably some entrainment nonsense. If not, it's gonna have, like, they're gonna do the opposite stuff. But I'm hoping we just can deal with the Hawlucha. Whimsicott's probably coming out. So I want to pressure it with, what's his name? Yeah, this is the opening I was expecting. I like this opening. I could do a lot this opening. But what we need to do is we need to deal with that Whimsicott like right now. I'm gonna match Tailwinds. He can't one-shot my Ninetales. Because Freeze Dry or Sheer Cold can't do super effective. Oh no! But he can outspeed me. I wasn't expecting it to be that fast. Freezing it would be really nice. Please freeze. Something. Darn. Okay. We could fake it out still. For now, I'm just gonna bust out Raichu. We might just lose off of the lack of setting up. Gonna zap Cannon with Vanilla. I feel like Whimsicott's gonna like switch out our defense. But you could just one-shot me with your cold. Because I negaed. Okay. If he's sheer cold, I lose. Oh, okay. Probably the best thing that could have happened here. You're not slick. Now you're -2. Now I can outspeed you. And I got my own Velo, buddy. No entrainment? That's fine. So now we just Blizzard. And anything in the back can be hit by Zap Cannon. Although there's only a few turns left of Tailwind. Specifically 2. If we just stall this turn. think I want to switch out Ninetales. I'm scared I'm gonna get hit by whatchamacallit though. I gotta do it. I don't want to be like punished or pressured. You might normalize me though. Oh, that's what I was wanting. Oh. Please, no. I think we lose the Tyrantrum here. I didn't want to take too much chip damage on whatchamacallit. Yeah. That's my fault. We could stall this next turn of wind and all that. Oh wait, no, Vanillix didn't die. Okay. Forgot about that. Wait, this is good. Hold on. Mark, this is good news. We can click Blizzard. We click Blizzard, and we fake it. We still have another Pokemon in the back, but like, we're in neutral right now. And we're in positive neutral. They might be able to bullet punch me though. That would be bad. We don't want that. Don't bullet punch me. I'm allergic to bullet punch. No bullet punch. Hopefully we get a freeze. Come on, freeze. Come on, freeze. We're gambling. No sheer cold shenanigans here, just freeze shenanigans. Thanks, baby. Oh, Tailwind. He's still faster than us. I loaded. Okay. We're gonna have to play the defense game now. So I'm gonna zap cannon the... Yeah, I gotta zap cannon Metagross. I feel like Malo's gonna protect or something. He can just bullet punch my Ninetales out of existence. Oh no, he's earthquaking. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. Is he earthquaking? Paralysis, come on, get paralyzed, get paralyzed. Stomping Tantrum, interesting. Dang, that's a loss. Wasn't expecting that one. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. I can freeze dry my Logic, but that's about it. Where he could just bullet punch me, or like iron hit me. Yeah, I think I wasted him on running Staraptor there. Ouch, still alive. There's Iron Head. Oh, bullet punch, surprisingly. Zombie Tantrum's actually kind of cool. I was thinking of running Venusaur, but Metagross. I'm running Venusaur right now. Play a couple of more matches, then we'll go play some Rhythm Heaven. Actually, almost made it to Master Ball today with Tyrantrum. Also, I made a blunder switching, you know, the Mons. I don't think I brought the best Mons for that game, anyways. I would say Grimmsnarl is a good opening here. Grimmsnarl, Raichu. Raichu can tank like anything these Mons throw out. And if it can't, it can at least, you know, turn off the weather. The Ninetales comes out, does Ninetales things. And I want to say Tyrantrum. That doesn't sound bad. I don't think Staraptor's useful here. I mean, it's fast and it can nuke something, but like, we could just do the damage. There's no Intimidate users. Also, they're running a weird, like, Sun Rain team. Hello, what's it called? Kanari. Someone got the Kanari Battle Pass. I mean, I do too, but... Actually, I don't think I have it, but yeah. Let's see... Who's more scary here? I would say, honestly, Nosferatu. But for now, I'm going to actually do this. I feel like that'd be a good opening. Like, whatever Nosferatu does probably is gonna hurt, but like, we can stop the Archaludon for a turn. Grimmsnarl also do some good damage with Spirit Shackle. I don't know if it's a one-shot. They're probably Scarf, Nosferatu. Or Sash. Probably the best opening. I mean, we might lose Raichu, though. Actually, it didn't matter if I actually ran whatchamacallit. Oh, no! Miss. It'd be fun if you missed. 1, 2... Oh! Darn. Can I at least get payback? Boink. Dang, it tanked it. This is an ice type now. I think we lose. Like a lot. Like a lot. Nosferatu, he is a dark ice type right now. So I can bring out Tyrantrum. But aside from that, I got none. I believe that's how that works. All I got is Rock Slide. So they're probably Scarf. There's a lot of bulk on that thing. Yeah, it's Scarf. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, we lost. I should have just Focus Blasted. That was a rough one. Oh, I went down a rank, darn. Yeah, I didn't know how to approach that one. Dang, a lot of Metagross. They have their own Grimmsnarl. Alright. Ooh. This is an opening. Honestly, I would say Tailwind and then Blizzard. I don't think Ninetales will die here. Either way, I can set up Blizzard. Goodbye, just probably Metagross. Electro. There goes Tailwind. Alright, we got to bring out Tailwind safely. Doing good damage to their Electros before it Megas. Potential freeze? Most Whimsicals are running Focus Edge, that makes sense. No freeze. Alright, Staraptor's done more than enough. I'm gonna switch it out to Grim. And probably just Blizzard again. I want to get screens up as soon as possible, but Grim can do it. If not, I can set it up and then Grim can do it damage. So I want a constant stream of damage. Whatever Electros does is probably gonna hurt. Yeah, Encore, no Encore. Blizzard goes off. Electros is like one hit away from dying. Flamethrower and Ow. So the last Pokemon they brought out were a lot of special attackers, so I'm probably gonna bring Light Screen, or set up Light Screen. There's Garchomp. I have an idea. It's a great idea. It's called Scary Face. Oh! Goodbye, Garchomp. See you later. Then they have Yachi Berry. Oh! No Yachi Berry. Goodbye, Garchomp. See you later. Crit really didn't matter. Yeah. Scary Face is kind of a surprise factor move, but I could see somebody seeing that in close in open GG. It's a very iffy team. It's a lot better when screens are up, but you know. Alright. Maybe we'll call this as the last one and we'll go play some Rhythm Heaven. This is a tough one. I kind of want to see if Venusaur could do things, but Corviknight's scary. They don't have any way to stop weather. So we could just Raichu and Ninetales. I wouldn't bring Corviknight or Staraptor because of Sucker Punch and the King Gambit potential. Tyrantrum looks like it works really well here, kinda. It hits 2 or 3 of the Pokemon for super effective. I want to say Grim would be good too, but I don't know. That's the best I got. Like, most of my Pokemon died to 2 of these Pokemon attacking them. Which is very problematic. But I gotta figure out what I'm dealing with. I mean, I know Corviknight is the biggest problem right now, and maybe King Gambit. Well, we got Raichu, so... Corviknight, Garchomp. We're gonna put slow here. This is actually a good opening. Hold on. I can set a Veil and then fake out. This is a really good opening here. Corviknight's probably gonna go like Iron Head and Garchomp might protect. But at the very least we can, you know, get screens up. And then turn 2 we can go Blizzard and then like Electro Shot or something or like look out. God, Mega Garchomp! Oh my god! That came out of nowhere. Don't you lose Rough Skin? Is Brawl about to set up the sand? What's going on here? Get scared when somebody brings out a Mega Garchomp. Okay. The Tailwind makes sense. I actually gonna protect here. I have an idea. Because they're gonna double up in the Ninetales and it's gonna hurt bad. So to counter that, we could just Scary Face because Garchomp is way slower when it megas. So that was actually ballsy of him to do that. He could have actually lost his arm. To protect Ninetales. The Earthquake, that makes sense. Probably Earthquake and like Iron Head or Earthquake Brave Bird. We got screens up, so we'll tank these hits. Alright. Probably the best thing that could have happened there. And now we just Blizzard and Scary Face. And even if he does like protect here, we can still punish. And there's a high chance we could freeze. And whenever the snow goes down, our screens go down too. This should guarantee we outspeed it. And goodbye Garchomp. Scary Face is cool. Usually, Grimmsnarl runs Parting Shot. And Grim just kind of tanked that earlier. Honestly, I'd say ignore the Corviknight and then just let Raichu deal with it, but I don't know. If it starts roosting, that could be a problem. For now, I'm just gonna click Blizzard and then I want a Scary Face again. Let's see. This is the last turn of Tailwind. I have Tyrantrum in the back. I have Raichu in the back. I don't see a reason not to just Blizzard. Scary Face. You don't want that Corviknight to be too fast. Oh, forgot about Mirror Arbor. Oops. I blundered. I thought it was only for Intimidate. Learn something new every day. Freeze. That was good damage. That shouldn't do too much. Oh, okay. I think we might win. We could Electro Shot the Sylveon. And then Blizzard. You know what? Tyrantrum hasn't come out. We need Tyrantrum to do his thing. He's gonna Blizzard. She's gonna Blizzard. He's gonna Psychic Fang. The only thing that could switch out that could deal with that is probably Volcarona and Kingambit. Because those could be in the back. So we're just gonna bet on them switching out. Or protecting. They didn't protect. Corviknight's down, and this should kill. Pokemon's not that bulky, and this is a strong draw of Life Orb. Yeah. Alright, that's the game. Or whatever's in the back can't deal with everyone. There goes Veil. I could switch Ninetales out and set up Veil again, but I don't think I'll need it. It's probably Kingambit. Or Volcarona, yeah. That's what I was scared about, Psychic Fanging, but it should be game. It's not entirely game, but like, we'll do damage. Just gonna hit with a Rock Slide and or ice move, so we can potentially freeze it. Because what I need is Raichu to come out. It's gonna tank all these hits, but if we get a freeze, we could win. Ask and you shall receive. All we need to do is bring out Raichu safely. And then one Focus Blast, and we win. Even if he wakes up here. Uh-oh. Okay. I think we still win this. We still win this. That was close. That's exactly what I needed to happen. And he's Life Orb. Yikes. Okay, we won. All I gotta do now is fake it out, and then I Aurora Veil, and then we Focus Blast it, and he can't kill. I did some calcs, and I think full health bulky Raichu can still get one shot by Sucker Punch King Gambit. That's kind of why I wanted Aurora Veil. But I didn't want Raichu to come out, and then it dies. So even if he does Sucker Punch here, which he just did, he won't be able to kill us now. Because we have two Screen Setters, which actually came in clutch. Then we just Focus Blast. And Blizzard. And that's game. Unless he gets crit. He can still get a crit. He didn't Sucker Punch. Alright. I'm streaming for like an hour and a half. Nice. Wasn't bad for champions. Ooh, we got some of the newer poses, yay. And a free Sceptile. Triumphantly yelling pose. It's not a bad team. Kind of digging the Grimmsnarl. I like the guaranteedly outspeeding the opponent strat. Oh, I have my daily. Alright, let's hope we get a shiny. Because I only keep shiny. Because I'm weird. No shiny. There's a whole like star animation and stuff. I still have some tickets. After this, we'll play some, we'll try to finish up Rhythm Heaven Groove. I was digging that game. That was fun. These will all be removed from my inventory in like just a minute. Kind of want to check my character customization option. Throwing style? Shit Urshifu will be doing. Oh, I never noticed the sodas in the background. And the medicine advertisements. That's cute, attention to detail. I love the shock pose. I think the game's okay, just kind of wish it had an afro. You know who got an afro recently? Hytale. Still has afros. Hytale 1, every other game 0. kind of do want to do one more match. But I said that was it. We gotta go do some Rhythm Heaven. We already know that's gonna be tedious, so call it there and we'll jump over to Rhythm Heaven real quick. Alrighty.